Hello guys, Little Brand 451 underscore whatever you want to call it guys, and we are playing NBA 2K16 guys. So the All-Star weekend. So what we will do, we're gonna do the three-point contest. After that, let's have some fun guys, and let's see what happens, and enjoy the video. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you can get some more videos that's coming later, and enjoy.
Welcome everyone, this is All-Star Action folks. Kevin Harlan happy to be here with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. Let's get it on in the Foot Locker three-point contest. It takes a steady hand and a keen eye and an even steadier nerve to survive this competition.
There's a lot of tremendous three-point talent in the NBA, and no better place to see that skill showcase than right here, right now.
Well, Clark, maybe I'm a little bit biased, but the three-point contest is something I look forward to all season long.
Here we go with Damian Lillard. 5 racks, 30 is a perfect score. Remember that the last ball in each rack, the money balls were 2.
And money balls are key. Got to get in that groove early here to knock those money balls down.
Yeah, no question, Clark. You really want to dial it in on that first rack if you can.
It's all about establishing the rhythm early on and then keeping it going throughout the round. Am I right, Steve?
Oh, yeah, for sure. If you get off to a slow start in this competition, Clark, you're in big trouble because the clock starts to tick. You start to panic a little bit, you start to rush. You really need to find that groove early, and then you can gain your confidence and let it roll.
Money ball, no good.
Ouch.
7 points. You'd only get one shot to fall off the rack. 8 points. Now 9 points. 10 points on the board. He gets to the 10-point mark for the round. There was just something off about him in that round.
Yeah, he was totally inconsistent out there. You know, we always talk about guys getting into a rhythm in this event, and he just never was able to do that.
So it's James Harden ready to go.
When Harden came into the league, people were unsure if he'd be able to shoot with range in the NBA. He started out a little slow, but he's become quite the scorer and sharpshooter. And a lot of people thought that would be the case. It was just a matter of when. Something the shooters have to avoid here is over-adjusting if the shots aren't falling.
Yeah, I agree, Clark. You can't over-adjust. It has to be a very minor tweak. But sometimes, you know, a shooter just has one thought that can get him into a good groove. A little bit like a golfer. You just want one swing thought, one shot thought. And if you can get to that point during this contest, you can be in good shape.
Now 9 points.
Ooh, Harden starting to feel it.
And that puts him at the top of the heap.
Down to the final rack.
Nice finish. Well done.
Good for 13. Now 14. He gets his tally up to 16 points. That was a nice piece of shooting we saw from him out there.
There were a few ups and downs, but overall it turned out to be a fairly decent round.
Yeah, I'd give him kind of a B+ for that one. You hope for more, but they probably lived up to a reasonable expectation for him.
So it'll be Chandler Parsons here.
Guys, most of the time when the player is shooting threes by himself, he's doing it in an empty gym. This is a little different. Actually, it's a lot different. I want to ask you, Steve, was it easy being the center of attention like this? You seem to be a bit of a ham.
Oh, really? A ham, Mark? Well, I'll tell you, I enjoyed being part of it. But my first time, I was extremely nervous, and I'm not afraid to admit that. But as I went on in later years, I got more and more comfortable with it.
Drains the money ball. Five points now. He stumbles through the round with just 5 points. He was not himself at all out there that time, guys.
Yeah, if you don't really establish a good rhythm early, which he couldn't, that clock starts ticking awfully fast in your head, and it's hard to settle yourself down.
So it'll be Isaiah Thomas here.
The last ball in each rack, the money ball, is such a key in the shootout. I mean, knocking those down makes up for a lot of other misses.
And that's why I think you see guys maybe take a split second longer on each money ball. Clark, you'll see them race through the first 4 and then little hesitation, real focus on that last one.
One more to stay alive. He's got 5. Now in third. Nearly perfect there. Just one miss on the rack. That's 4 misses in a row.
And with that, he reaches the second-place score.
Second place. He's got 12. He posts a score of 14. Well, a very respectable performance from him there, guys.
Kevin, I think he'd be real pleased with that score. I mean, it can always be a little bit higher, but that was plenty good.
Yeah, I agree, Clark. He's probably happy with it, not ecstatic, but, you know, he did his job and put up a pretty good number.
So it's Klay Thompson ready to start here.
Just over 2 seconds a shot is all you've got if you're going to use all 25 balls. So there's no time to take a deep breath and gather yourself after a miss.
Yeah, that's right, Clark, and that's why it's so easy to get out of whack and start firing away and shooting too quickly, not really focusing on the rim, and if you do that, then you're at risk of really losing all momentum and falling out of the competition.
2 more points to stick around. He's got 9.
He's moving up. That gets him into a third-place tie.
He's in third.
And the young fella, Klay, making it look very easy out here.
He's tied for second. He gets his tally up to 16 points. I'd say a solid showing from him.
Well, we all know how important the money balls are in this event, and he hit 4 out of 5 of them. That's very good work.
And here we go with Freak. It can be a big advantage going last. He knows the score he needs to beat in order to qualify. And he just needs 14 points here to move on.
Well, he can't afford a slow start because at that point you start to press. So a good first rack is very important here.
He needs 8 points more to stay in contention.
He's got 8.
Boy, what a start he's got going here.
3 more points to stay in contention.
Oh, yeah.
That one ties him up for third. He's in third.
Matches with best score right there.
And with that shot, he moves into sole possession of first place. He's on top. Now 20. He racks up 20 points in the round. Boy, he looked great out there, didn't he?
Well, the way he closed out the round was the most important and the most impressive thing. I mean, he just caught fire at the right time, really turned in an impressive performance.
Shorty's got to be the popular pick in the finals after his showing in the qualifying round.
Quite honestly, I think the final round is wide open. I mean, we've got a bunch of great shooters moving on.
Yeah, we sure do, and I can't pick a favorite here, Clark. I think everybody's in the mix right now.
And so we'll see James Harden. Well, if you watch James Harden in college, where, by the way, he was the Pac-10 Player of the Year as a sophomore at Arizona State, teams would have to mark him and watch way beyond the three-point line. Clark, he's always been a deep threat, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has.
Steve, he's some kind of shooter now in the NBA.
He is, and then he uses that threat to also get to the rim because he draws the defense out and then puts the ball on the deck and gets all the way into the paint. So really a versatile, multi-dimensional player.
He's got 9. He could have taken more from that rack, only got 2 points. He's got 10, now with 11. That gives him 12. He's got 12 points to show for his efforts there. Well, I didn't expect that score to be as low as it was. What about you guys?
You're exactly right, Kevin. He was all over the place, just could never get it going, never seemed to settle down.
Well, that's the thing about this contest. Sometimes you want to stop, take a breath, and collect yourself, but you never have the time to do it.
So it's Klay Thompson ready to start here. He's going to need 12 to tie or can move in front. 5 more points to tie it up. Now 8 points. 4 more points and it's tied. Now 9 points. Up to 10 now. 2 more to tie it up. 11 on the board. A three-point rack for him right there. 12 for him. That's 4 misses in a row. His 5th consecutive miss. Hits, and now he has the lead.
And still going.
Well, he's got the score to beat in this final round.
He finishes with 14 points on the board. I'd say he handled that round pretty well, guys.
Well, he didn't waste any time getting things started either. Really rifled through that first rack, didn't miss one ball, and I thought that was the key for the rest of the round.
And here we go with Freak. He had the highest score in the last round. Let's see if he can do it again here in the final.
And the score to beat, 14. We'll see if he can take the lead here.
That makes it 4 straight for him. Eight more points for him to tie it up. 7 points.
Solid start there.
6 points away from the win. 11 points. He's hit all 3 money balls. Now 14 hits for the win.
And a little victory lap through his final shot.
A chance to tack on a few points for posterity.
19 the score. That's a big 20 points. He's got 21. He comes away with a score of 21 on the round. He was really enjoying himself out there that time, guys.
Right from the opening rack, he was on the roll. Got himself immediately into a groove.
And as we close out the Foot Locker three-point contest, we can safely say that one man shooting tonight was absolutely remarkable. This year's champion, Shorty.
Another terrific year for the three-point contest and another terrific champion.
Yeah, I think everyone here is still a little bit in awe of the display of shooting he put on tonight.
And the drama, the excitement, this year's three-point contest had it all. And it was our pleasure to bring it to you. For myself, Kevin Harlan, and my partners Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr, thank you, everyone, and good night.